Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here. Sorry about that wait. Look, when I see videos like the one I'm about to show you, I get so irate and upset on many different levels, okay? Many different levels. But when I'm in a state that has a crisis with its bail reform going on, okay, and you've seen me cover this, when violent criminals who are accused of aggravated manslaughter, essentially killing people at times, molesting children, having abundances of CP on their computer, are let out with no bail. People who have robbed banks, you are inviting criminals. And when I see a video, and we're going to play the two parts like this one, we're going to watch the whole thing together like this, for a man who's smoking a joint in the park, I get a little upset. Because when you've got the NYPD literally saying that as felonies rise, and they are rising, by the way, at record rates. I mean, this is no joke, all right? You got to understand, you're letting violent criminals get off again and again and again. And, you know, with no repercussion, really, if they don't, you want to get me for bail jumping? Come on, give me a break. And the NYPD knows this, and people are outraged, okay? But then somehow, you know, we still have these moron cops that think what this guy was doing constitutes some kind of a crime. And before we play the videos, I want to tell two stories. I have been arrested two times in my life, okay? Twice. Once when I was about 19 years old on a break here in Oneonta, from the pizza shop I was working at, Tino's, in Water Street, okay? So I went up to the parking garage. I had a little joint ski on my break. I got caught by a police officer. He ran me down. I stopped, and that was pretty much it. He knew who I was. I signed off on it. I went back to work, okay? Now, on a separate occasion, when I was 23 years old, about 4 years later, it was the day I quit that job at Tino's. By the way, love you, T. Quit that job at Tino's, and I was out at a bar in Canajoharie. I believe, what was it, Jim's Irish Harbor? I think I was at Jim's Irish Harbor, and across the street, I was having a joint and got caught. And that was a whole ordeal. They took me to county and took my picture. I almost got real booked. Like, I did get real booked. They took all my information. I think I got fingerprinted, the whole nine, and then they made me do it again in court. And I ended up pleading that one down to some kind of a noise ordinance. It was ridiculous. I ended up getting punched in the face. It was a whole thing. And punched in the face while I was in cuffs. But over smoking a joint. Well, now it's 2020, and everybody knows that's fucking ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. We're adults here. I maintain a job. I pay my bills. I can take care of myself. I'm not incoherent. Marijuana should not be illegal. And you got a state like this with all these problems, and you're in New York City, and somebody's in the park smoking a joint. Who cares? And the cop will not say what happens, but apparently he was smoking a joint. Now watch this ridiculousness.
I didn't commit any crime, so can you get off of me? What crime did I commit? Tell me. Stop moving. Can you?
I'm recording, I'm watching.
Tell me. All right, you're holding me by I guess my words. This is illegal. What you're doing right now.
Yo, bro, stay still.
Yo, what crime did I commit? All right, look, you see?
Yo, bro.
What crime did I commit? Look, you about to hurt me? You about to hurt me? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I did not do anything. He saw me in the park and he came out the car and followed me. Why are you following me?
I mean, is this necessary?
Can you answer my question? Look me in my eyes. I'm talking to you. He's not moving.
And it's going to get worse.
Over
what?
I just
Smoking a joint?
What's the problem?
Smoking a joint. Come on.
Look in my eyes. I'm talking to you.
Oh, no harm done yet. We don't get through against you guys. That's what I mean. It's just outrageous.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share. Because I want to make sure like this doesn't, the guy does not get, this guy right here, he's not getting physical with the cop. And of course, it's going to lock up on me. Come on. Twitter, what is going on here? Seriously? What do we got? What did Chrome just crash? Oh, there we go. Jeez. Oh, wait. Chrome did crash, didn't it? Well, hopefully we're still with you live because I can't tell because it looks like my web browser has crashed, which means we can't really continue, I guess, watching this video. Go watch it. It's on my Twitter feed. You got to be kidding me, guys. You got to be kidding me. So right now my Chrome has crashed. And I know you shouldn't even be, you should be using the Brave browser, Jason. You should be using something else. So let's have a conversation about this. We're all adults. It's an argument for Bernie Sanders, in my opinion, to federally decriminalize marijuana, which they should do 100%, not allow the predator class to monopolize it like they have tobacco and alcohol, right? Oh, but there's craft beer companies that come up. Even the craft beer companies that come up like Brewery Omegang, they get bought out by the big boys like Duvel. Okay? And right now, just to buy into the medical marijuana game in New York, we're talking about over $250,000 just to get in, if you can get in. Upfront, liquid cash. And when Bernie says that, you know what, we do need to allow mom and pop shops to sell this stuff, he's 100% right. But instead, they're setting it up for demons like Anthony Weiner. And you can say what you want about Anthony Weiner, but he's no friend of mine, folks. He's no friend of mine. And there's yet another example of a member of the predator class that gets preferential treatment. You think if Anthony Weiner was smoking a joint, even on the streets of Manhattan in the middle of Times Square, do you think the police officer would tell him to put it out? Or do you think they would manhandle him like they end up doing the gentleman that I can't show you because my entire thing has collapsed? Oh, I knew I should have given her a restart before all this, but I didn't. What can you do? I guess that means we're going to make this a really short video, guys. I usually don't go this short, but we're going to make this one a short one. Thumbs this video up, subscribe, join the Burmese Brigade. We get through the growing pains together. Remember, I have a rockfin.com. We put up an exclusive Owen Schroyer speech that you're not going to see anywhere else over there for premium members. It's $9.99 a month. And you get all my bonus content, which is really cool, right? But you also get Ben Askren, Chael Sonnen, Nico House, who I reached out to today, and we should be setting up an interview. It looks like Whitney Webb is going to be coming up on the show hopefully soon as well. I've been pressing because she's a great guest and she's very intelligent. I know you guys enjoy her perspective and her work. Remember, my GoFundMe is how I do this thing. So go check that out. And I just want to stop by saying, you know what? I love you guys. It's never going to be about left or right. It's about right and wrong. And what happened to the gentleman that I was not able to show you was completely wrong. I'll see you guys on the flip.